Lots of clouds and plenty of showers around southern West Virginia as we go through our 5 o'clock hour, as we go through our evening commute. This is what's happening at I-77. Now further down the road from our flat top camera, this is at mile marker 9, the Princeton area, where of course it meets, not surprisingly, Route 460, given that's on the bottom right hand side of the screen. That makes sense, doesn't it? Well, the roads are wet out there, so you want to be careful as you head out and about to your evening time plans. Temperatures are showing some variation. That's because places that haven't picked up rain, like Somersville and Lewisburg, are sitting in the mid to upper 80s at 86 degrees in each city. Meanwhile, it's 80 in Union, but those places that have picked up some rain are much cooler. 69 in Marlington, 72 in Pipestem, and also at Beckley, 74 in Oak Hill, 73 in Pineville, 71 in Welch, and 70 currently in Bluefield. These are the current watches and warnings that we have for you. This is the flood watch for the areas highlighted in this green color on your screen. Inside of the flood watch, we have 2 flash flood warnings to tell you about. This one here for Pocahontas County goes until 8 o'clock. This one here for extreme southeastern Raleigh County goes until 7:30. There is one report now of damage now in the Raleigh County area with some of the thunderstorms that pushed their way through the region. Right now, the rain, at least in Raleigh County, is not all that heavy, but it is there and it is fairly persistent, so there is a possibility again for flooding. The heaviest storms were actually to the south of Lewisburg, to the northeast of Union, and also into Pocahontas and northwestern Greenbrier counties. Put it in motion now to show you what it looks like as we show those thunderstorms. They continue to push their way off to the north and northeast, at least the ones in Pocahontas County do. And we're seeing as we zoom out further, there are lots of showers and thunderstorms now around the region. High pressure, which has been in charge of our weather, beginning to break down just a little bit, allowing some thunderstorms to really pop up as we go through this afternoon. And the Futurecast is going to call for more of the same as we go through the weekend. We're going to see good chances for showers and storms on Saturday afternoon and into Saturday evening. And then eventually, as we go through our Sunday, more showers and thunderstorms are back in the forecast again. And you see some of the darker greens, of course, indicating the heavier amounts of rain. So we'll continue to track some possibilities for some flooding for you as we go through the weekend. Meteorologist Katie Frazier will be in, and Christian Boatler and I, of course, will back her up as we always do. Damaging winds and large hail are both threats as we go through the night tonight, but really flooding is the main concern at this point because there's just so much moisture for the thunderstorms to work with that are going to pop up around the region. So you notice that we had that flooding risk fairly high. High winds are also a possibility with some of the storms. We saw that one report of damage in portions of Raleigh and Mercer County a minute ago, and large hail is also a possibility, at least a small little tiny chance for that. Bill Withers Music Festival, one of the weekend events that we'll be tracking for you 1 to 8 on Saturday. As we kick it off, it's right around 81 degrees, music, vendors, and activities. Going to be a pretty good time in downtown Beckley for ducking and dodging all those showers and thunderstorms. Meanwhile, the Aches and Pains forecast shows that we're going to get back to the frowny faces once again as pressure begins to drop. But the good news is that even though pressures will be dropping, the skies will be clearing. Look at that, Tiger. How about 3 days of sunshine, back to back to back, mostly sunny skies. And of course, one of those days is the 4th of July, next Friday. High temperatures are going to be sitting in the upper 70s to lower to middle 80s. Lows are going to be in the lower to middle 60s across the board. It is slightly cooler as we begin to see that hot weather break down just a little bit, finally, after several days.
Finally. And it is nice, too, to see that it's going to be only a high 83 on Friday, which sounds still very hot, but in comparison, especially what we've been seeing, and in comparison what we're going to see over the weekend, that drop in temperature, especially with all the fireworks and whatever people are going to be doing outside, I think is going to be much appreciated.
No doubt about it. It's going to be wonderful to see.
Yay, let's go blow up stuff. Now, that's all the time we have for right now, but we have more news and weather coming your way right after the break.